Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do the worksheet 5 of chapter squares and square root. So let's begin with the first question, that is, find the square root of the following fractions. So first of all, I have already told you in my first video that you should know and you have to learn the first 20 square roots, that the must. So here also that concept of square root will be going to happen here. So let's begin with the first question, first part, that is 324 upon 361. If you know the square root of 1 to 20 numbers, then you know that 324 is the square root of 18 and 361 is the square root of 19. So here I am not going to tell you again and again how to find square root. So in the first video and in the many videos I have told you different methods to find square roots. So you can check out from there only. And here I am proceeding as I have told you earlier also. So I think you know that 324 is the square root of 18. So how you will be going to write? First, you will be writing root 324. You will be making root here upon 324, and similarly with 361 also you will be making root of 361 also. Then you know that, so you can similarly see here that there is root 324 and root 361, means root will be cut. Like you can simply cut these roots, and you all know that 324 is the square root of 18 and 361 is the square root of 19. So here's the answer. You have to write this much only. In some sentences you have to change this into mixed fraction. And now what is mixed fraction? Like in this form, this is a mixed fraction example. Both of these are examples of mixed fraction. Similarly we will be doing with 441 and 961. Now you will be asking me that 441 is not the square between 1 to 20 numbers, nor as 961 is the square root of numbers 1 to 20. So how we will be doing this? You will be asking this question as this question came in your mind. So for this, you know that I have told you many methods like prime factorization and long division. By long division you can easily find the square root of these two. Like I know what's the square root of this, so I am writing that only. But if you don't know, so you can simply use long division method to find that. Like let me tell you one example of that only, if you don't know what the square root of these two. So let me start with that example. Like 441 is here, so you all know that first 441, and then we will be making this. Now pairing. Now you all know that 4 is the square root of 2, means 2 into 2, that is 4, means 0, and then 41. Now you all know that here we have to find the double of this, means 2 into 2, that is 4. So now we want one number that will be completely divisible by this or smaller than this, so that will be 1. So you will be writing 1 here also. So 41 and then 0. So by this you have find the square root of 441, that is 21. Similarly you can do with 961 also. Like 961, first pairing, then this, you all know that 9 is the square root of 3, so 3 is a 9, then 0 and then 61. You all know that 3 is double of 3 is 6, so you will be writing 6, and 1 you want with just 61. So you all know that here what number we have to put so that this will be completely divisible or smaller than this. So here this is completely divisible by 1, as you will say like 6, 1, 1, then 1 and 6, means 61 is here. So you can simply write 1 here and this. So means the square root of 441 is 21 and the square root of 961 is 31. So you can simply write this like, first you have to put root, that is 21, and then 31. So Now you all know that root will be cancelled, and then what you have to write? 21 upon 31. That will be the answer. Now this question is in the mixed fraction. So first you have to find this solve this mixed fraction, in which we have to find the lowest number. So how you will be doing this? I think you have learned this in your previous classes already. First you have to multiply the denominator with this number, means 25 into 5. Here we will be multiplying and then we will be adding. So 25 into 5 is 25 into 5 and then plus 19. What's that number? So that will be 25 into 5. You all know that is 125, and then you have to add that 125 with 19. That will be 144. Like now you will be writing root 144, and then denominator will remain same here also. So 25 here. Now root will be cancelled, as you all know, and you know that 144 is the square root of, again these both numbers are square root. 144 is the square root of 12 and 25 is the square root of 5, so 12 upon 5. Now this is already in mixed fraction. You have to do this also in mixed fraction, means first how to convert this number into mixed fraction like this number. First the denominator will be remain same here also. Now you have to just divide this number. 12 divided by 5, that will be 10 and 2. This will be coming. So you will be writing 2 denominator and 2 remainder. So this will be in the mixed fraction. I think this much is clear to you, means this is the answer for our this part. Now similarly we have to do with this part only, like 169 into 21 and then plus 35. That will be 3600. 3600 means root 3600 upon, and you all know that 169 is the square root of 13, so you can simply write 13. Now you will be asking that you all know that 3600 is the square root of one number. What's that number? Like you all know that the square root of 6 is 36, means here is 3600, means the number will be 6 and then 100. That will be, first this will be cancelled and then you will be writing 600 and then 13. Now you have to convert this into mixed fraction. How you will be converting this in mixed fraction? Similarly in this way, I'm just writing here, I'm not solving like this. Here also, means you can simply write 600 and then divide 600 with 13. You will be know that 4, then 52, that will be 8 and 80, and then you all know that, like you all know that you can do with this part only. So I'm not writing here. Firstly, you can solve this by orally also. How? You all know that 13 will be remain 13 here only, and then you want one number closer to 60 in 13's table. That will be 4. That will be 52. Means 13 4s are 52, and then you want 8 to make it 60. Then 600. That will be, sorry, I have made one mistake, that here this will be 60 only, not 600. Now you all know that 13 4s are 52, and then you want 8 to make it 60. You can write 8 here, and that's the answer. Now you will be in the situation that why there is 60 instead of 600. Now find the square root of 3600, then you came to know. Like look, 3600 and then this one pair and one pair. You all know that 36 is the square root of 6, that is 36, and here will be 0. You all know zeros. The double of 12 is, 6 is 12. So you all know 0 0 0 doesn't come in 12's table at all. So you can simply This is the completely divisible method, and you can put 1 0 here as there is pairing, so you can put 1 0 here like 60. Okay, that's why the answer is, because 0 0 0 0 is here in remainder, and 12 in 12's table there is no 0 0 0 at all, so you can simply take 1 0 like we used to do in division also, like that only. So that's why 60 here and 4 13 8. How 4 13 8? 13 4s are 52, and 52 plus 8 is 60. So 60 upon 13 is the answer. I hope you understood this first question. So the second question is saying that find the value of root 0.0009, and the second part is saying 7.29. There is total 4 parts in this particular question, but I am doing 2 parts only here, as first one is similar to the second one, so I'm not doing second part here. And 7.29 is the differently, means totally different from all the parts that is here in this particular question. So let's move on to the first part, that is 0.0009. so that will be, you all know how to find long division. Here also we just have to do long division only, but there is a terms of 0, and here there you have to write this smaller square root than 7. You all know that that will be 2 2s are 4. So let's begin with the first part only. So first you will be making this, then 0.0009, then pairs. So you all know that 0 will be divisible by its own pair only, that is 0, and then 0 0. Now you all know you have to do the double of 0. You all know that the double of 0, how to find double, means 2 into 0. If I will be writing 2 into 0, that will be 0 only, means any number which is divisible by 0, that is 0 only, not double 0 like 0 0 or 0 0 0. So you will be writing here 0 only, and then you have to put this also here 09, as 0 0 will not be divisible by any number. So 0 0 0 9 means you have to write 0 also here, because in division also if we will take two terms in particular line or in this way, so we have to add 0 in the question. Similarly we will be doing in here also. So 0.09 means here we have to write 3, that is 03. So this will be completely divisible. So the question will be the answer will be 0.09. The square root is 0.03 only. So this is the answer for the above part, means this. Okay, so I hope you understand this much, like the first part. So I am telling you in brief how we have done this. So firstly we have made pairs like 1 pair, 2 pair, and then you all know that 0, we haven't made any pair with 0 as there is no number before 0. So firstly 0 zeros are 0, simply 0 came here. Now the 1 pair we have to put below, so this 1 pair is coming out. So you all know that you have to do double of 0 in here. So you all know that 2 into 0 is 0 only, not double 0. So we have just put 0 here, and then you all know that 0 0 will not be divisible by anything. So we have just written 0 here, and then we have subtract that, and then we have put 3 also here also, so that you all know that 9 is the square root of 3. So 0.03 is the answer for this particular part. Now we will be doing 7.29. How to find this? Similarly, by 7.29 we just have to do the long division only, that is first this and then write 7.29, means 1 pair, and there is, it's making no pair. So I have in the introduction also of this question only, I have told you that you all know that 7 is not the square root of any number. So take the smaller square root than 7, that will be 2 into 2, that is 4, means 2 into 2, that is 4, minus 7 minus 4 is 3, and then we will be doing this pair here. Now you all know the double of 2 is 4. Now we want one number so that this will be completely divisible. So now what's that number? Firstly you have to make decimal here, as 7 point is here, so you will be putting decimal here. Now 329, you all know the trick that if any number in this place, if this number will be the square root of any number, like means 9 in the end, like you all know that the square root is 3 into 3, that is 9, means 9 in the end, and 7 into 7, that is 49. Then now we will be checking within 3 or whether with 7, in which of the following these two between this will be divisible completely. So let's find out that. Means now we'll be doing this part. So we'll be writing 4 into 4 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, means 129. 329, 129 is smaller than this. So now we will be doing with 7. So 7 7s are 49, 7 4s are 28, 9 30, 31, 32, means this will be completely divisible. So here we will be writing 7. So 2.7 will be the answer, and 329 is completely divisible. So you will be writing that 7.29 is the square root of 2.7. Similarly, in this way only you have to find all the parts, all the 2 parts, as there is only 4 parts in total. So I think you can do the rest of the parts on your own. That will be your homework. So let's move on to the third question, that is. So the third question is saying that find the square root of this number. This is quite similar to the second question only. Here also there are 5 parts and I am doing only 2 parts. So I think you will be able to do by looking this. The rest of the parts you can do on your own only. So let's move on to the first part. Here we just have to do the long division only. So here first we have to make that this, and then we will be making pairs 4 5 3 3 6 1, means one pair is this, one pair is this, and one pair is this. Now you all know that 0 haven't any pairs, so you will be writing 0 0 is a 0, and then you have to put this 0 5 below. Now you all know that the double of 0 is 0, and now you want one number here so that this will be completely divisible or shorter than this. Then you all know that this is so simple that 2 into 2 is 4. So you will be writing 2 here, 0.2. That will be 0 0 0 4. Now 5 minus 4 is 1, and now we will be putting 33 below. Now you all know that 0.2, double of 0.2 is 0.4, 0.4. So 0.4. Now we want one number here so that this will be completely divisible or less than this. So I am not searching any number by multiplying and showing you. You can do on your own, and I am just writing the answer because I know. So 4 3 and 3, the answer will be 129, and by subtracting this we get 4, means 3 will be cancelled and here 2 will be remaining, and 13 minus 9 is 4 only. So 4, and then we will be putting 61 here. Now you all know that the double of 23 is 0.46. Now we want one number so that this will be completely divisible. Now you all know that we want only 1. So we will be writing 1 here and here also 1. So 461, that is 0. So the square root of 0.053361 is 0.231. So I think this much is clear to you. Now this last part of this but here I am writing second, as I am doing only 2 parts here only. So the second part is saying, so in third part, first we have to do the long division only, means firstly making pairs, 1 pair, 2 pair. You always remember that we will be making pairs from right hand side. So first pair. Now you all know that 6 is not the square of any number, so we will be writing 2 into 2, that is 4, that is 210. So now we want the double of 2, that is 4, and one number more, so that this will be completely divisible or shorter than this number. So that will be 44. So 44, we will be writing 4 here also, and the answer will be 176. Then by subtracting this we get 34, and we will be doing 09 here, putting 09 below. Now we want 24, double of 24, that will be 48. Now we want one number so that this will be completely divisible, that is, now you all can see that 9 is the ending number, means most probably this will be divisible by 7. So I am writing 7 because this is divisible by 7. So 3409, by subtracting we get 0. So the square root of 6109 0.09 is 24.7. So this is the answer for this particular part. So now, so I think you can do the rest of these parts on your own. So let's move on to the fourth question, that is, so the fourth question is saying find the square root of the following. Now I am writing only, I am doing only one part only, and rest 3 parts you have to do on your own. I will be telling you how to do that in the first part only. So listen to me carefully. And the question is saying you don't have to find the square root. You have to find the square root, but side by side you have to find the correct 3 decimal places. मतलब 3 decimal places तक ही हमें नंबर चाहिए स्क्वायर रूट का, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं होनी चाहिए. So that will be, how to do that? First you have to do the square root of 7 only, by long division method. So 7. Now you will be wondering that there is only 7, how to make the other pairs? Means you just have to put decimal here and put zeros, but there should be 4 zeros, means 4 pairs of zeros. You can take 3 pairs also, but I will suggest you 4 pairs, and then we will round off in the answer at the end. So pairing like 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, and 4 pair. I will suggest you to make 4 pairs, otherwise some teachers say that make only 3 pairs, but in the end we will be doing round off, so that will be a little easy than the others. So let's do this. You all know that 7 is not the square root of any number, means 2 into 2, that is 4. So that will be 3, and now 300, as we will have to put 00 below. So the double of 2 is 4, and then we want one number so that this will be divisible or less than this. Means I am not showing you how to multiply here and here, because that will take very long time to me also, so that you can see, you can do this on your own and then practice. I am just writing the answer only, like 6, as I know. So 46, and here we also will write 6, means 46 into 6 is 276. Then subtraction, means 2 will be here, means 9, and 10 means 4, 34, 24. So 24, and then we have to put 00 again. Then the double of 26 is 52. Now we want one number so that this will be completely divisible, that will be 4. Then the number will be 2096, and by subtracting that we get 304, and then again 00. Now the double of 2.64, that will be 528, and then we want one number so that this will be completely divisible or shorter than this. So that will be 5. So 5, and that will be 2, 6, 4 to 5. So by subtracting this, we get 3, we get 7, we get 5, 7, 9, 3, and then again 0, and then the double of 2, 6, 4, 5, that will be 5, 2, 9, 0, and then we want one number so that this will be completely divisible or lesser than this. So that will be 7. So 7 means 37 and 0, 3, 4, 9. This is the, by multiplying this is coming. So you can, by multiplying and doing this, you can do it on your own. I know, so that I am writing here so that the video will not be going so vast here. So the answer will be 1, 5, 1, 7, 2. So this is the remainder. Now we can't do further as we want only correct to 3 decimal places, and here we know that we have 4 decimal places, means decimal के बाद कितने digit होने चाहिए, वो बस 3 होने चाहिए, but we already have 4 digits, so we have to do round off for finding the 3 digit. How to do that? Now you will be writing that root 7 is equals to 2.6457. This is the original number that we have get. So how to do round off? You all know, you have studied in 5th or 6th class how to do round off in mathematics. So whenever like we have to find 3 decimal places, means only this much. If you will see this digit, that is 5, अगर वो 5 से बड़ा होगा, ये नंबर जो लास्ट का एंडिंग नंबर अगर 5 से बड़ा होगा, then the number will increase, like 5 will become 6. और अगर वो अगला नंबर जो है वो 5 से कम होगा, like this will be, suppose that 2.6451 होता, तो ये क्या रहता, 2.645 ही रहता, बट ये जो है वो 5 से बड़ा निकला अगला नंबर. So this will be round off, and this will be, and here 1 will be added. So this is the number you can write after rounding off. Okay, so this is the answer. I think this is not clearly visible. Rounding here, I hope you understand the rounding off concept in this, because if you will not round off the correct decimal place, then your answer will be incorrect and you will deduct marks in your exams. So I am telling you again that हमें बस 3 नंबर देखने हैं, क्योंकि हमें 3 डेसिमल प्लेसेस निकालने हैं, तो हमें बस 3 नंबर देखने हैं. बट जो थर्ड नंबर होगा, अगर वो 5 से छोटा निकला, ये नंबर अगर 5 से छोटा निकला, तो यहाँ पे कोई चेंज नहीं होगा, 5 का 5 ही रहेगा, तो मतलब यहाँ पे होता 2.645. बट यहाँ पे 5 से बड़ा निकला ये लास्ट नंबर, सो ये जो है एक नंबर ऐड हो गया, दैट विल बी 6. सो दिस इज द राउंडिंग ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट, एंड आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस मच. And now you have to do the rest of your parts on your own. That is, I'm just writing like this. You don't have to do, matlab you have to do, but I am not telling you how to. But I am not writing here that how the solution here. So the next part is 2.5. How you will be doing this? Means here we have made pairs. So here you will be making pairs, like 5 is already given, means you will add 0 here, means 1 pair and then 0, 2 pair then 3, 0 and then 4. Here in this type only you have to do this part. Now in third part, here this question is in mixed fraction, that is in this form 2, 1, 12, means the first you have to make this in lowest term, that is 25 by 12. How? 12 to the 24 plus 1, 25 by 12. So then you will be dividing this, then you will get in and in decimal term that will be similar to 2.083, something like that. And then you have to make pairs, but in this you don't have to make pairs like 0 0, you have to make like 3 3 3, like suppose 2.083. then one pair is this, one pair is this, second pair is this, third pair is this, fourth pair is this. Means you don't have to make pairs in zeros, you have to make pairs in 3, as in last the number is 3. Similarly in fourth part also you just have to, that part is also in mixed fraction, you just have to find this number and then point of that number, and then you have to do long division of that number. I think you understand this question, so you can do all the parts on your own and then send me the answer in the comment section. Okay, so let's move on to the fifth question, that is, I hope you learn all the concepts of these 4 questions, and the rest of the 3 questions that are pending we'll be doing in the next video, in the next part. So stay tuned, and if you like it, do like, share, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for all the updates for my new videos. Thank you.